Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cruyff. That is good alertness. And it's Drogba. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
An early chance there, first of the game.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rummenigge, that is a great pick out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Rijkaard. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Dida sends that a long way. Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro. And here's Drogba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been cut out, well played.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. Van Dijk cuts it out. And they can counter here. Rijkaard. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Cruyff. Flings in across. They get a throw in. Messi. Rijkaard. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Gets his pass away. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pull it. And it's Shevchenko. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. Van Dijk makes the interception. And here's Drogba. He's had it taken off him. Well, there's the clearance. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17 será sustituido por el dorsal 15.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rummenigge. And now the breakaway. Lizarazu promptly onto that, and that is that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Pull it. Keeper sees it all the way. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge. And he's managed... Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he cuts out the supply. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rummenigge. Oh, what a climb! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, important interception. Cross to the back post. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. And it's gone back to the keeper. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Looks to clip it forward. Chiellini gets it away. Davids.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner given. It's their second corner of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23, el dorsal 20, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 22. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cantona. And here's Eto'o. Lizarazu. That's a throw. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Mosquera. Rafael Leao. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's straight offside. Rafael Leao. Cafu. Lizarazu wins the duel this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cantona. Mateus. Cleared away. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2, el dorsal 26. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
They've played it short.
El dorsal 10.
Rijkaard chooses. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. And he's gone backward here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk.
Habrá 3
Cantona.
minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dink through. He's cut it out. Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. And it's Vieira. This ended up in no man's land. And that will be it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Up he goes! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's cut it out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it, and it's Nedved. Nedved going full steam ahead down the left flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Haaland is herring after that one. So what can they make of this? Cannavaro pinches it off him. Good spot, he's seen the run. Interesting ball. Cruyff. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lizarazu. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Cruzeiro disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Thuram, forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. And it's Pirlo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's very neat. Stood up well to him there. Cruzeiro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pull it. It's a loose ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Nedved. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. Vieira. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's a good ball. Now the finish! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not again. And now the hit! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw! And the comeback is complete! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Cruzeiro go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Looks for the finish. It's anyone's ball now. Pedri. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Lizarazu is there, and he can get that clear. He's gone forward. Oh, well played, well played. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Caros espectadores, gostaríamos de desejar os parabéns a todos os sócios e adeptos do clube que festejam hoje o seu aniversário. Parabéns a todos!
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Lizarazu. Rummenigge.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
In again. Araujo clears it away. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rummenigge, still later, and here's a chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And they're back on the ball again. Lizarazu being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process.
Can he finish? He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish, look.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's picked out the run. That is good alertness. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pedri. Quality ball. And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro with a fine tackle. Messi. Shifted upfield. Maldini gets it away. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. And it's Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. And he'll shoot here. Oh, that's a waste.
Messi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi, número 25, número 21, Pirlo, número 9. Vão dar os seus lugares. Número 19, Eto'o, número 17, número 8, número 14.
And he's there to clear it.
Número 11, Drogba. Vamos alugar uma substituição.
It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Eto'o. Xavi gets across to intercept that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lizarazu. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nice sequence of passes, this. Climbs up big! Yes! He's Straight header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Taken back almost at once. Mateus.
4 minutos de compensação.
Chiellini. Fiddles it through. Now it's Drogba. Pires. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chiellini makes the interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Luis Suarez. Davids. Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Drogba. Oh, that's well spotted. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Well timed, excellent interception.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That looks a good ball through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a shade optimistic. Lizarazu. And now the breakaway. And it's Drogba.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Drogba! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Rummenigge. Cannavaro. Rummenigge.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Drogba. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they're back on the ball again. And the pass is intercepted. Davids. Cruyff. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lizarazu. He's played him through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to retrieve it. Gullit is the guilty party there. And here's Cruyff. Oh, what a climb! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's had it taken off him. Right card! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. And it's Hall who take the lead. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And Gullit! Time and again they are repelled. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer gets it away. That's a throw. And it's Cannavaro. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Davids. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. He's in here! And the flag has straight hit! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Rose are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Stade de Reims are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Rose are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Changement en cours.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And he's picked out the run. And that has put paid to that. And he thumps it clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Drogba. Now it's Drogba.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Davids. Rummenigge. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rose are 2 up early in the second half. Messi. And here's Drogba. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's Cruyff. He's away. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Shevchenko. Lizarazu calmly anticipates. Messi. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's bustling through. Shot at goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ajax can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Chiellini. Hullet. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Great work on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Reims are almost home and dry now. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Pirlo. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. Davids. Konate cuts it out. Lizarazu. And he's intervened well there. Davids. He's looking wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's that, the end. Reims, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Chance for the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Short changes him with that pass. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't...
And the finish! Roberto Carlos, and France can counter now. And he's been shifted off it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And that should be the keepers. Zola do have a chance to counter here. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge. Cruyff.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Lizarazu.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and place it forward. Neymar running with the ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Drogba played out towards the right wing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. This might spell danger. Now that is commitment to the cause. Van Dijk clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Costa Curta. Belletti. And Serginho. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Drogba. There's the hit! Zvola! Goal!
Cruyff very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. Batistuta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. One, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Izarazu. Van Dijk. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. He's cut it out.
1 minute.
Roberto Carlos. Serginho. Looking for options. Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Zvola happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway. Zvola carrying a one-goal lead. Cannavaro. Back into the middle, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Pass somewhat off target.